Well, hey there, Chrome Motorcycle Guy. How's it going there? Have I been doing anything with Hot Wheels? Um, nope. Have I been modeling? Um, nope. Sorry, guy. I've just been busy here. Uh, but anyway, you're going for a ride today? Oh, yeah, me too. Cool. All right. Well, enjoy your ride, buddy. Okay, guys, I'll show you what I've been working on here. Um, let's do this one first. All right, so I know a lot of you guys are into tearing apart old red lines and rebuilding them and drilling out the bottom parts and repainting the just rebuilding the Hot Wheels in general. And I think that's cool. I think that's a fun thing to do. I don't. My big thing is I like to preserve the Hot Wheels as they've been played with. And a lot of my cars aren't perfect, but I get them. You can get them cheaper that way, right? Look at this guy's still got some kid put that sticker on there, like maybe way back in the '70s, right? You know, so that's really cool. I thought that's cool. So as you can see on this guy, I did get locate a back section for him, and it's a really cool casting. I like that. It turned out, I thought, pretty good. Uh, so I'm not gonna repaint this guy. I'm gonna keep him as he was when he was when the kid put the stickers on there, right? Um, but I just got the back end because I wanted it to look complete, and like I said, since then I've gotten a complete Lola. Um, and the same color as red that I had when I was a kid. So, the enjoyment I have is one, just being able to get these things and remember my childhood, and to be able to buy them at an affordable price, right? So I'm limited in how I rebuild these things. All right, here's the police paddy wagon. And as you can see, I got an aftermarket top for him, so I was able to locate that. I think I'm going to have a tough time finding glass. And this one I may actually make a glass for him. But if you look at the aftermarket one, and then here's an original, a complete original, right? So pretty darn close, guys. I mean, and I just this guy I would display on my wall and or on my wall display, and the original I would keep in a separate place with all my other originals that are complete pretty much, right? So yeah, I'm really happy with the aftermarket parts on these are really impressive. You can get them on eBay. Um, pretty much. My budget is, I pay about $20 for a car, right? For a red line, right? So here's one that I was somehow able to match the paint on this guy, and I touched him up right. So I had a lot of fun doing that. This guy's back wheels are kind of messed up there. Um, Gonna be probably kind of hard. I don't know, maybe not. Hard to find a back end for this guy. It's McLaren, but anyway, so that's the poop with this guy. Yeah, I'm pretty darn close on the touch up. I mean, and so I didn't have to really take him all apart and paint him. And then here's a couple others. This one, now he's missing his glass, and a lot of these that are missing hoods you can get pretty cheap. Now this car right here, if it was in better shape, and it had its glass and hood and everything, and no nicks on it, you would probably pay around upwards of $200 for this car, right? And that's just something I'm not going to do, because I just enjoy looking at them. I don't. I'm not that serious of a red line collector. I know people get fanatical about it. Um, here's another one. I mean, same deal. Well, actually, this guy, I think you can get one for less than $200, right? So I kind of got him turned around. But this guy, a Cougar, you're going to pay massive amounts of money to have one of these cars in your collection, and even in this shape, right? They're really really expensive, So it's not something that that I would definitely do. Um, I have a lot of other things better to spend my money on than a $300 Hot Wheels Cougar, Mercury Cougar, right? Custom Cougar. But I try to get the ones that are at least in pretty good shape, and they. I mean, this guy's not the greatest. I kind of played around with his top a little bit, and but I just want to be able to see the basic car underneath the damage, as it were, right? And so that's my story with that guy. So, and the other news I got, hopefully, I got another Red Baron coming that's an original. Um, from when they first came out. Now, they all say like 67 or 68 on the bottoms. And Glenn reminded me of a good point too, that even though they say 68 or whatever, as far as Hot Wheels go, I don't know about model cars, but Hot Wheels, that means they probably came out later, like in the 70s, probably, right? Like 1970 or something, right? But, which is probably, they're still the first cars that they made, but, I don't know. Um, I just know that most of the Sweet 16 came out in 68, but I think red lines are only like 68 to 70, something like that. And then came the black walls. So, but anyway, here's my pigeon I got from the Goodwill. I thought that was pretty cool. I like collecting birds. I'm gonna have to touch him up right there, but you figure some kid made. I used to make these in Germany from. There's molds that you can buy, and that's a lot of fun to get into this kind of ceramics stuff. But anyway, all right, guys. So that's it for 125 rods, and I'm out.